might be able to pull off one bot, but either way, give it a couple of 5 seconds or so, that Tessa is immediately going to be following your footsteps, as we can have a look and see where those footsteps are going to be starting. Game number 5. We have 2 more on the docket rune before we see someone on the stage walk away with that very pretty trophy.
Well, walk away the champion, most importantly, Moxie.
Yeah, the title is definitely important. The money too, 100%. The dinner as well,
yeah.
with our NetEase CEO.
Let's take a look here. You can see all of our players getting ready to lock in. And as we head deeper into these games, Moxie, this is extremely crucial.
V1? Shot?
Where do you see a GG shot with the V1? I mean, I like the V1. I honestly think the V1 is the best pick coming here into solos, but crucially, T225, we talked about the potential of him playing Takeda a second time, but it looks like he is locking Hadi for the second time, and I can't blame the guy given that he is in that phase 1 and he has the opportunity to come in and take the pick a second time. Spider and Akuma will be joining him in the double pick as XCG's Wang Liang. As you take a look, though, 4 Temis in this lobby is going to make things pretty crazy going forward. I'm also very, very excited to see Frostivus on this Takeda pick. This is something you and me talked about before. Yeah. We really enjoy watching Frostivus perform on Takeda, and I hope that he doesn't feel like this is a bad pick for him going into this game, because his Takeda is extremely strong.
Good. It's really good. As we can see, what all of these players are going to be dropping. Yet again, it is going to be a nighttime map. So yet again, it is going to be increased fireplay rate. So yet again, everyone is prioritizing picking those up as quickly as possible and getting those ultimates online, as it does look like we're going to have 3 players dropping to try and get their hands onto Secret Tunnel, one of which is going to be ELD's Frostivus. That's going to be an absolute race against time to try and figure out who's going to be able to get those online first. Especially for Takeda, it's so important that you have that ultimate in the 1v1 as quickly as possible. As 521's Unique and AOW's Mike both dropping on top of each other. JDG Xu Sheng going to be off in the distance. The F1 already coming on through from Unique just to try and bat Mike away, as well as pick up that damage reduction onto the Akos' cooldown. As Mike looking to chase with that great katana is going to be able to catch Unique, forcing him into the blue. Will be able to find the parry, and Unique is going to go immediately down. Mike able to push that Akos into utilizing the F1 far too soon, as Frostivus now going head-to-head against J-Team's Action. The Wisp out on cooldown for the Tumulj Action with the blue katana, looking to try and bait that parry. Frostivus able to find the connection with the staff Action, playing, waiting, charging up the Skirrish to be able to disengage, allowing Frostivus a little bit of reset, but also allowing Action to fully heal up that Grey Shield before he comes into the LMB. Frostivus trying to drop down with the focus strike is going to get intercepted. The parry coming through, and Action yet again is going to be able to find the connection with the LMB. Good thing for him, he didn't utilize any cooldown, however, as the third party shows on up. And after that, Akuma with the ultimate fancies his chances in being able to walk away with a win.
Action coming in, oh my goodness, not once but twice, catches him out with the charged LMB off of the dagger, is able to slide underneath the slash and pick up the eliminations. We come back to GG Shaw, also picking up an elimination onto AOW's Mike. We're going to see the Wisp invested going through from Chu Zhang. Shaw able to break away here, is looking up for the reset as we come back to Wang Liang and T225, who are both airborne. T225 able to find the slash out of the air. Wang Liang going to misread the situation. Unfortunately, going to throw a little too early. He's forced to let that one go, but T225's ult is going to end first. Wang Liang just needs to find one more. No, he gets griefed out by the terrain. T225 tries to go skyward. He throws the F2. He hits the rooftop, and Wang Liang is able to catch him out and pick up the elimination.
Those concussions, whether it's Celestial or other areas, they do grief you. A Spider gets griefed. He falls off of the platform and goes directly into the vertical coming on through from Wang Liang, who's going to be able to find the parry. Spider now back against the wall, forced into utilizing the F2 coming into the vertical to try and intercept Wang Liang. Takes so much damage, has to use the ultimate to keep the pressure up onto Wang Liang, who tries to come in with the LMB on the halberds to catch onto the Hardy as he charges up that triple charge on the ultimate. Spider looking to catch Wang Liang before the Skirrish can come through and find the connection. Catches Wang Liang into the light attack lockdown. Spider just needing one more triple charge, and he's going to be able to walk away with the kill. So incredibly low as XCG's Wang Liang, the F2 utilized from the need to catch onto the Hardy, knows that both the F2 and the ultimate are going to be on cooldown. Spider choosing the wrong time to go for the red flash, and Zell is going to punish Spider, sent back to the Soul Altar, but crucially, he was able to find the kill.
Oh my goodness, Zell coming in there, absolutely putting in the works. So we go over to GG Shaw, putting the works onto JDG's Chu Zhang. Chu Zhang finds the parry, he's gonna come in, and crucially, he's not gonna be able to get the follow-up into the Neshes as Tess has got the F available, but Shaw goes low, he can't make it. He is able to pick up the elimination before the Seductress makes it happen.
Oh, Xu Sheng, absolutely on the wire was that one. If that enchantment had gone through, he would have been absolutely cooked. As AOW's Mike looking to just have a little bit of loot up, has purple armor. Zhao throwing out the LMB on that fan, looking to connect onto XTG's Wang Liang, forcing the Hardy out further away into the spacing of that pistol. We're going to see that fan yet again having the pressure. Wang Liang catching onto Zhao in case he tries to keep this aggression through the building. Wang Liang now with the F2 going to be creating a lot more distance, does still take a little bit of damage coming on out of that blue pistol. That Zhao is so accurate at being able to land, so accurate in fact that Wang Liang has to go for the ultimate to be able to fully get that reset. Disappearing amongst the trees, utilizing the box to be able to block the line of sight. Will be able to find one heal, currently letting it go through. Zell not able to find an angle to be able to convert that damage into a kill. Wang Liang now doesn't cancel the ultimate early. Okay, will conserve 13%, but it's definitely not what he's going to be comfortable taking a fight with.
As we move over now to 5-2-1's Unique here, going head-to-head with WBG Spider for a second time. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The F going to be invested, the damage reduction coming through from Unique, but Unique does not want to let this elimination go. He's going to keep giving the chase here. Zell might spell disaster for Spider, though, using the leap to evade the dash coming in from Spider. We're going to see our boy Unique playing this so well here on the Akos. He apparently knows this matchup like the back of his hand, Moxie. The V2 coming in yet again, Unique and not gonna be able to connect onto them. Spider though, gonna live to fight another day here, but Frostivus turning their attention here onto 5-2-1's Unique. He knows that he does not have that ultimate, and Frostivus is hungry to pick up an elimination as he continues to keep the chase going. He's able to get the grapple cancel here onto Unique, looking for an opportunity to come in with the fan. Will not find it here, is able to get just a little bit of pressure there, but it's gonna be gone yet again as Unique will continue to keep moving. Frostivus finally finds what he's looking for off the grapple, but the F coming in there from Unique will shove Frostivus away. Unique needs to get some space here. He's got 17 seconds left on the cooldown. If Frostivus is able to find the reconversion onto the brewer, and there's nothing Unique can do. He's trying to break the ankles of Frostivus here. Is going to head into the zone as he tries to keep things moving here. He only has a couple seconds till the F is back up. The Fruin comes in. It looks like Unique doesn't have it. There it is. It's off cooldown, but can he survive? The Fruin catches him again, and he will go down to ELD's Frostivus.
Frost following before that ultimate can run out, able to find the connection and conversion damage off of those two shots. Mike now with the RMB, forcing one of the Hardys into utilizing the F2 and then swapping over to that purple musket to be able to try and land a little bit more damage so that that other player in the area continues to apply the pressure onto Hardy, ignoring entirely the grey armor Mike, who gets away with absolute murder. KLA's 2-5 now. Going to be going head-to-head against J-Team's Action inside the realm of Yang. Blue staff, blue armor. J-Team's Action, purple nunchucks, blue armor for that Tumult. Both of these players going aerial, looking to try and chunk through that damage as quickly as possible. Action now swapping over onto those nunchucks, charging it up. Will be able to find a connection onto T25, who's coming in with the staff. We're going to see him going into the Rising Cloud. Action forcing now into utilizing the combo breaker of the F to carry himself over that potential scoop as T25 charging up yet again, manages to juke Action into thinking he's going to convert before going for the red flash of the parry, but Action doesn't fall for it, doesn't throw a focus to be able to clank, and as a result T25 now has to utilize the Hardy ultimate. Action also throwing in the Tumult ultimate to stop the Hardy from being able to find the connection. Both of these players going to just take this moment, slow things down, get that reset. 2-5 about to lose that ultimate. Action's also going to be disappearing in a matter of moments. The Tumult stands not in the way. 2-5 coming in, able to entirely chunk down all of that armor. Will be able to come in with the 1-2. Hasn't got the F2 now. Will be able to use it. Tries to turn around, but Action finds the parry. 2-5 now with the dual blades. Overholding. Casts it out to go for the red flash, but Action doesn't go for the clank yet again. He does not fall for 2-5's bluff.
Oh my goodness, I love to see it. Action trying to find his way back to the top of the leaderboard here on 3 eliminations. AOW's Mike and WBG Spider going head-to-head here. Spider on such a back foot. He's not been able to get away from that white fan and white armor. The pressure has been maintained on him this entire time. He's just looking to keep his game alive here. He knows if he can find a way to scale up here onto Hadi, this could be the game he's been looking for all day, but the pressure will not be alleviated as both Shaw and AOW's Mike continue the hunt onto Spider. Spider, no, the conversion catches him just on the edge of the building. He will be seduced. Spider falls to AOW's Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaw feeds him to the blender.
Mike slipping in, sees that Spider's gonna get that CC, knows that he's not gonna be close enough for that soul earn. Now he thinks that he can come in and get a second yet again. The Tessa not having the F available. Mike coming and gonna lock it down with the ultimate to be able to confirm this kill. And he sees one player low, one player weak, one player who has the upgrade Mike desperately needs in terms of that scaling. Frostivus on the back foot, going to go down in the meanwhile to XCG's Wang Liang. The Howdy ultimate cut short. Unfortunately, Frostivus' experience in this lobby cut short alongside it. The Soul Bloom still on the body, as that was only our first Realm of Yang rune. This lobby has been so aggressive, has been reduced to 8 players so quickly. It really does not feel like we still have a second Realm of Yang to spawn, as T225 is going to have to pick up a Soul Bloom if he even wants to be able to have a chance of seeing that come into play.
Yeah, absolutely. T225 here, like you said, it needs a Soul Bloom. He's got 2 minutes and 35 seconds left remaining to make that happen. He is here in Eventide Temple where a number of players are. He either needs to look for a player and fully commit, or look for an opportunity where somebody else commits to a fight and he's able to slide in and pick up a Soul Bloom or steal the kill outright, Moxie. Continuing it to see all of the action going on. Panda Man here off to a terrible start here. He's going to lose most of that purple armor and is going to continue to take a lot of damage. And here's T225's chance. Zell is going to get away with murder here because Panda Man goes low, and T225 needs this to happen. He needs to make this opportunity come through for himself. Can he get the Soul Bloom? It doesn't. No, he's not able to secure the Soul Bloom. Chuzhang picks up the elimination and now looks to pick one up onto T225. T225 almost griefed out there. Oh my goodness, all coming in. Chuzhang finds 1, he finds 2, and that's gonna be it for T225.
Denies the Soul Bloom, denies the disengage with the ultimate. If the high and ult flies through its much wind wall, you lose the power of flight and are grounded for 3 seconds, but T225 is gonna be grounded a little bit longer than that. In fact, he's gonna be grounded until the last game of the day. Mike, 3 kills, J-Team's action overtaking T225 as well in this match. 3-3 for both of these tumultuous. Everyone now looking to try to just posture on up to play for that little bit of later game. XCG's Wang Liang wanting to have that experience, but Zell, unfortunately, as a result, is left out to dry entirely. No one wants to commit to a fight when there are so many players in the area, and as a result, this Ferrier has not been able to find a single player who wants to hold into that 1v1. Now has to try and go toe-to-toe and force a fight against anyone that he sees. It looks like it's going to be that tumultuous LMB coming on through from Zell. The jump parry attempt. If Pandaman looks to lock him down, Zell finds the parry. Pandaman losing the armor. Forced into utilizing the ultimate is going to knock Zell with the grapple conversion into the wind wall. And yet again, the Ferry is forced out of the fight. But DRG's Akuma dropping down with the fan griefs Pandaman. Zell denied the Soul Bloom. Is going to go down to Yang depletion, but Akuma takes him down first.
Oh my goodness, Akuma coming in finding double eliminations here. Chuzhang looking to come in and find yet another elimination for this game, but Akuma here still with the ult in the back pocket. The F2 going to be back off cooldown as we speak. Chuzhang more than happy to let Akuma walk away and pick the body here, but now wants to play gatekeeper here onto DRG's Akuma. He has the bounty onto Akuma as well. He could crucially pick up some Dark Tide coins that he needs heading into late game, but Chuzhang walks into the RMB there from Akuma's fan. Akuma keeping the pressure up, and Chuzhang might have just griefed his own game here as he continues to take so much zone tech. He's going to be forced to utilize the ultimate just to look for an opportunity to find a reset. He's coming back in, ladies and gentlemen. The meter dump onto Akuma. Chuzhang against all odds comes comes in, he finds the Soul Bloom, he finds so much damage, he finds the Wisp as we head to the Realm of Yang, Moxie.
Yeah, speaking about so much damage, the RMB on those purple habits have done so much to Mike's health bar. The armor broken, the Wisp from Mike converting into the musket shot. The Hottie F2 going to be cancelled out early into the ultimate. Does XCG's Wang Liang go? Continuing the pressure, not allowing Mike to get that conversion. Wang Liang flying ahead on top of that ultimate from the Tumult, not going to get grounded out of that flight. Mike denied any opportunity until now to be able to find that reshield. Wang Liang taking the opportunity as well. A Wisp playing to the left of the Hottie. Wang Liang knows he can close up the distance without getting CC'd. Drops onto Mike, pushes himself away before the Katana focus strike can catch him. Knows that Mike is going to go for a second run back of the focus strike. Finds the parry, finds the kill, finds the win.
Over to the second Realm of Yang taking place here. It's J-Team's Action versus JDG's Chu Zhang with 60 seconds left remaining in the Realm of Yang here. It's our lovely fan versus the Nunchucks. Action has been absolutely putting in work here. This is something I have talked about since the invention of the fan coming through, Moxie here. Trigger on those Nunchucks. This is something J-Team's been using all day to find a victory after victory, and it looks like he might just do it again. He catches the uppercut off of the Nunchucks onto the Temi. Temi goes so low. Action just needs to find one more hit. Chu Zhang gonna get grapple cancel here, but he finds the RMB off of the fan. Oh my god.
I mean, speaking about found things, AOW's Mike was able to find a Soul Bloom. He'd kept one in the back pocket, so that Yang depletion that he had, he doesn't have to worry about that. I don't know if J-Team's Action is going to be in a similar scenario, but Rune, we are going to be down to the last 4 players when J-Team's Action respawns, and that is not a position that you want to be in when you know that you have 4 minutes. Sans the timer that it takes to be able to pick yourself up from that Soul Altar. In fact, yeah, there he is. Did Action leave a Soul Bloom in Eventide? Looks like he's headed in a very specific area. I think this might be a man who had a backup plan.
I mean, for Action, he usually does. He almost never takes a Realm of Yang without one. It looks like he's going to go past, and it looks like the one that Mike took. Mike coming in, grieving Action's game. Action in a really bad position. He's been in the zone for too long. He's going to have that heal depletion coming through. He has to win this fight almost instantaneously. Mike knows he's got to get back in the zone as well, because those ticks are coming in heavy. Action able to get in. Will he be able to get the pot back off? He's done so much work onto Mike that Mike isn't going to look to turn back in. He has 3 minutes left remaining here. He has to find an elimination and keep the pressure up, but crucially was able to get the reset. There we go. Action coming in with those nunchucks again. He catches the Temi on the uppercut there, is able to find the follow through, is able to avoid the Wisp as well, but Mike moving so fast, looking to break the ankles of J-Team's Action, as Action, it just needs to find a way back into this game, and it's Mike who might have just griefed him out of it.
Yeah, Mike picking up the Soul Bloom, but also sticking in the area, knowing that there's a chance that whoever left that Soul Bloom is going to double back to pick it up themselves, and he can utilize the fact that it's in the zone, the corruption tick damage, eating at their health, that they're going to be desperate to hold themselves in the fight. They're not going to look to disengage, which opens up, or rather shuts the door on the potential for that third party. All Mike has to do is kite, and Action's going to soon get pretty desperate and have to start throwing out these focus strikes, which is exactly what Mike is going to be looking to punish when he looks some of these parries! There it is! Action forced into throwing the focus strike, now forced into utilizing the ultimate to try to regain control of any of the tempo. Goes in with the LMB on the habits, but the third body comes on through. JDG's Xu Sheng and XCG's Wang Liang showing on up. Wang Liang with the last couple of moments! Mike! No! Mike took too long in the corruption tick damage! He griefed himself by trying to grief another player!
I don't know if Wang Liang knows. Wang Liang doesn't know that Mike's gone down here. He has to come in and still find a way to get back into this game. The parry coming through from Chu Zhang. Wang Liang just trying to keep it alive, ladies and gentlemen. Action also in the zone, looking to see where Mike went down, trying to find that Soul Bloom. Wang Liang needs to use the ult here. Can he stay alive? Chu Zhang just needs a single shot onto him, but it doesn't look like Action was able to find the Soul Bloom. Unfortunately, Wang Liang just needs to find some healing heals. He's able to get the armor fully charged back up here. He's going to move away. He knows Action doesn't want to take the fight here. Unfortunately, this is going to be it for J-Team's Action. That lovely Yang depletion is going to take him from the lobby soon, but Wang looks to go for it. Unfortunately, he's not able to get there. He's going to keep his game moving. 50 seconds left remaining here for J-Team's Action to find an elimination. He has to keep chasing onto Wang Liang if he wants it. No heals in the back pocket, as Moxie says, keeping the pressure up. Action knows he has to win the fight here. Wang Liang doesn't have the ultimate. This could be crucial for J-Team's Action, but he only has 30 seconds. He finds the way into the fight, but Chu Zhang coming in for the third party is gonna grief J-Team's Action out of it. Chu Zhang will come in with the legendary fan, gonna catch a ton of damage onto Action. Action has no way to heal the HP here. He has to look to win the neutral, to win the fight. Can he find the meter dump? Does he go for the overhaul? No, he can't afford to do it. If he takes one light attack, he's gonna go down. Ladies and gentlemen, J-Team's Action feeling forced to move away here. The ult being invested here by the lovely Chu Zhang. Chu Zhang will find the elimination off the back of the Wisp, and he will find that Soul Bloom.
1v1 now. Tumultuous ultimate already being invested from Chu Zhang to isolate J-Team's Action. Wang Liang knows that he doesn't have his ultimate either. We're going to see both of these players coming in. Fan versus Katana. Is it going to be the Wisp picked on up? No! Chu Zhang not able to find the CC onto the Hardy. Instead, decides to put himself onto the rooftop with the skirmish from the Fan to wait for that cooldown to come back online before he decides to put himself into this fight. Yet again, XG's Wang Liang looking to maybe try and fake out that commitment onto the heal to push Chu Zhang into action. We're going to see the 1v1 purple armor already almost broken from Wang Liang's side. 1-2 uppercut conversion forced Chu Zhang into utilizing the combo break to escape any of the repercussions. And we're going to see Wang Liang with the R&B on those dual halberds, finding the connection of the 1-2-3 onto Chu Zhang. 1-2 uppercut conversion into R&B on the dual halberds. Chu Zhang 5 seconds left, going to be able to turn things around, overholding on the Fan to buy himself back that time to be able to come back in with the combo breaker. If yet again he falls for the uppercut conversion from Wang Liang, the F2 now invested from the Hardy. Chu Zhang not able to chase and find any punishment with the uppercut on that Fan. Both of these players looking to bide enough time for those ultimates to come through. Chu Zhang coming in. 1-2 Hardy ultimate now being invested. Chu Zhang about to come in with the Tumultuous ultimate. Also going to be able to drop in potentially on top of the Mort's Blessing to pick up the armor reset. Chu Zhang getting a little bit too greedy. Wang Liang, unfortunately, in the middle of the Tumultuous ultimate, denying the armor reset from Chu Zhang. No legendary armor for anyone, but he goes into the wind wall. He loses the fight. He comes in with the R&B. He overholds the focus to dodge the Wisp. And now it's going to be Wang Liang baiting out all of the cooldowns from Chu Zhang. Chu Zhang trying to kite the fight over towards that Morris Blessing. Wang Liang with the R&B on the dual halberd is able to zone Wang Liang him away from being able to pick up the armor reset. In fact, Wang Liang, to add salt in the wounds, picks it up himself. And yet again, Chu Zhang is forced to disengage and try and kite for that cooldown to come back online and to find himself in a more favorable position with the reset. Catches the light attack onto Wang Liang. Wang Liang taking so much damage from the gust of that legendary Fan. Puts himself onto the roof, finds the skirmish, moves away from the R&B follow-up from Chu Zhang. Both of these players yet again finding the reset. A fight not really having broken out here, meaning that there's still so much resources in the area. Tuna kicking on in from Chu Zhang. Both Wang Liang and Chu Zhang, two players in the exact same mind, with almost the exact same setup on those soldiers, able to keep that heel tick going for a little bit longer when the fight breaks out yet again. Wang Liang overholding, the red flash coming on through. The 1, the 2, immediately you can see the Tumult getting so pressed that he has to utilize the F to be able to break away from that weapon swap. Wang Liang now coming in with the R&B on those dual halberds, looking to continue applying this pressure, making sure that Chu Zhang is not able to find the reset opportunity. The grapple into the conversion off the horizontal from the halberds, the R&B spacing, but Wang Liang loses the halberds as a result. Thankfully, he has a legendary weapon still in the back pocket to be able to scale this Hardy ultimate damage. He goes for the skirmish on the pulse up to find the conversion onto Chu Zhang. 1-2, the R&B on the Fan, pushing Wang Liang out of being able to find the follow-up. The 1-2, the grapple bump. Chu Zhang able to find the second grapple bump. And again, we see the Hardy take so much damage. Wang Liang with the ultimate, able to dodge away. The F2 coming up just in time to be able to get out of that almost infinite juggle coming on through from the Tumult. This fight has been going on for so long. The Wisp catching Wang Liang in the air. The follow-up from Chu Zhang, the grapple to stop into that he can look for the tech chase. The Hardy ultimate still, however, ticking for a little bit longer. Elite Wing, Wang Liang stay passes down in the fight, but he goes too low. He goes into the R&B pop, and now he's still on the back foot. He looks to find the conversion into the katana, overholding the spacing, so that Xu Sheng yet again is forced to try and back on off the grapple cancel before the skill rush can come on through. And Rune, you're gonna have to take over because this fight's been going so damn long.
Oh my goodness, JDG's Xu Sheng here making it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Able to get to the multiple whips, but Wang Liang will find the overhold. Xu Sheng able to get the top dodge through. The parry yet again. That's triple parries. Wang Liang coming back in with the greatsword. Xu Sheng gonna be able to break away as the fight continues yet again. And both players look for another reset. Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching history in the making. This might be the longest solos fight we have ever seen in the history of Naraka on the pro competitive stage. Wang Liang will get a full reset yet again. Xu Sheng looking for the opportunity, but he might be out of resources. This might be where Xu Sheng goes down. He's gonna add salt to the wound. He picks up the lovely bounty on the Wang Liang. Wang Liang coming in yet again. He's looking for it. He mistimes the parry. He sees Wang Liang, turns it away the second time. Xu Sheng looking to make it happen here. He's not gonna find it. He finds it. Finally, Wang Liang parried 5 times out in this fight. Xu Sheng coming in, will find the conversion in. There's no F2, but Wang Liang will have the ultimate soon. He needs to kill him before it comes online. There it is. Does Xu Sheng have the ult? It doesn't look like he has it. There it is in the back pocket. And the fight will continue on here as Xu Sheng continues to try to find a weakness in the Hottie. He just can't make it happen. The R&B conversion, Wang Liang, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, JDG's Xu Sheng comes out on top.
You know, that fight, that 1v1 almost went as long as the entire rest of the lobby survived. It was like back and forth and back and forth. The Hardy falls low, the Tamatch falls low. Both have the combo breaker, both back on off, both take the reset, both swap to those weapons with the threat of that scale rush that you do not want to try and crush. Oh, I mean, it's so smart coming from both of these players, right? You can see the game plan that's just formulating, and that's what's so impressive about these pro players, that they can look at these really niche situations and so quickly, literally on the fly if you're a Hardy, pick up solutions that you're never really faced with. Like trying to kite the fight as a Tumult so that you can have your ultimate not to lock